Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are getting back to A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. This is episode 5. That last episode, folks, that was something else. Look, you all have been fantastic in the comments with reminding some of us who have seen Game of Thrones as to some of the names and who some of the players are and how things work out. But again, thank you for staying away from spoilers. Appreciate that. Let's see what this one brings.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see how this battle happens because we got our 7th man. We know who the 7th man is.
Yeah, that last episode was absolutely wild. This entire season has been unbelievably entertaining, but I got to see how this battle plays out, if it even plays out.
Yeah. All right, without further ado then, let's go!
Keep your mouths as long as you can. These men mean to see you dead. They will fight savagely.
As will we, my lord.
Yeah, well.
Green f***ing body!
I will handle the king's guard. Their oath forbids them to harm a prince of the blood.
Is that honorable, your grace?
The gods will let us know.
Mother loved you best, huh? No man fights so fierce as one neglected by his mother.
God, how badass does that horse look?
Some foreshadowing to that line.
I feel like that dude is going to take a sword for Duncan. I don't know if he's going to make it through.
A lot of the folks are letting us know that the blacksmith wouldn't stand a chance in this battle given the skills. So that was a couple episodes ago, but thank you, folks.
You best be here when I get back. Rob me, and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
Holy shit, we are getting just straight into it.
Yep.
I'm curious why he would be using a lance, though. I know for jousting you have to use that, but for a battle,
Nice.
you know?
You start with that and run somebody through.
May they peer inside our mortal hearts and find the truth. May the warrior grant victory to the innocent and reveal the guilty in their falseness.
False.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at those antlers.
That is. I just want the antlers.
Yeah, there's going to be some nervousness on both sides. Holy cow.
Oh, shit, that
Let's
view.
go.
There we go. Oh, what? Is he staying back?
There you go, Duncan. Let's go. Oh, what a view. Oh, he took a hit. Still on his horse.
Oh, shit.
I thought it hit his shield.
It did.
Oh,
His shield, it broke right through.
Oh, that's a bad one. Yeah, it busted it in half. Oh, right in the head.
Jesus.
This camera work is so awesome. You're right inside the helmet. Stripping the... Oh.
Whoa.
Is this supposed to be a young Duncan, or...
Oh, boy.
Don't! What the f are you doing? He's dying. If we can get him off the hill, might someone pay us for his ransom?
This guy's not going to make it 3 feet.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get that horse off, not those two.
No. Well, that's that.
Do you know any words? What's that mean? You see, when these bloody highborn spoil, you got to say words for them. Oh. Why?
Yeah, Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know any words.
It's a hell of a time for a flashback.
Yeah.
check his mouth. I know a witch who pays copper for teeth.
Ooh.
I am your queen! Wipe my ass, leash! Never seen a man die before.
Not like that. He was crying for his mother.
Yeah, what's she gonna do? Left the horse off his legs. Shit, come on.
Oh boy, now what?
Ooh.
Oh. Somebody's bringing in a bounty.
I just don't know why we're in such a rush to leave anymore. The war's over. Ferret said we're all to get free bread now.
Are you stupid? Nothing's over.
Nothing is over.
Don't you remember when Puddin killed Cedric's little brother?
That was an accident.
And we all figured that'd be the end to it. Only for Cedric to come back a year later and near burned on half a flea bottom trying to kill Puddin. No one forgets shit. You hurt someone, they hurt you back.
Well, especially in this world.
You want to stay, but flea bottom is full upon people hurting. It's tender wind to catch.
Oh man, we got rats all over the place. Oh.
Wow.
Polarizing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Rafe.
Who are we looking for here?
The witch with the teeth.
What's in the bag?
Rats.
Oh. Rats.
Ooh.
Ooh. Call him Lefty. Got away on you and relieved you of your coins.
Oh, and she's...
Shouldn't have done that. You know what Alistair's like?
Oh, his booze.
I'm doing him a favour. This ale tastes as sour as the Queen's own brew. Come on.
We'll all be plundering that tomb for a dragon's age.
Oh.
Scrap metal?
Damon's rebellion is over. Take your black fire leather elsewhere.
Is it enough?
It's enough.
What are we saving up for?
We'll be sailing off into all kinds of adventures. Don't you want that?
I do. What if the free cities are no better than here?
Then we'll go someplace else.
What if it's all shit? This is the best there is.
That would be quite sad.
But you got to find out.
What if my mother comes back for me? I'm not stupid. I know she's dead. What if she's just trying to get away from wherever she is? Like we are. If I leave, then how will she find me?
You're stupid sometimes. If your mother was alive, she's not coming back for you.
You don't know that.
I know. Go out there, get a family.
I just want to be with you.
'Cause you love me.
Yeah.
I love you too, don't I?
I'm wondering if she's gonna
And I'm going.
go without him.
So you best be coming with me.
The casting of young Duncan is spot on.
This city is too small for us, Dunk. Let's show her our ass.
Give the old...
That's the way to do it. No.
Right, come on, Dunk. Dunk, get a move on.
Stop
Yeah,
petting, stop
say bye
petting
to
my goat.
bye to my friends.
I was gonna say,
Shit.
that asshole's gonna be waiting and
Yeah.
watching.
Chasing them down.
2 fares to the free cities. What? Our silver don't spend.
Price is double. You're not the only ones who mean to get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Suppose you're happy.
What?
You've got plenty of time to wait around for your dead mother-in-law.
Oh, jeez.
it's pretty harsh.
I'm sorry.
We'll find a way.
You got quick hands, girl. I used to have quick hands.
Oh boy. Getting cornered here.
I'll have the ale skin back.
I, sold it. No! No!
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, what's that?
Give it back!
Holding out on us.
That's ours.
Little gutter rats don't have silver, only little thieves.
Oh, boy.
We're
We earned that.
Stealing from dead nobles is still stealing.
What's stealing from us?
That's life.
No, this guy.
Duncan gonna have a moment here.
Come on. Rafe, let's go.
Took everything
I
they
have a
had.
good feeling about this.
Go on. Rafe.
Oh! That's a hell of a move there.
You little c-
No!
Oh! Oh! Oh, he's biting his neck!
No! Stick it!
Oh!
Leave that boy be!
Oh, here he is.
Ooh.
Holy
Wow.
Oh! There goes his head. Oh, God. Oh! 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 Right. Oh, good. Welcome back to Game of Thrones, folks.
Yeah,
God, I was just.
Oh, there's an origin story. He's just there all by himself. Nobody.
Oh, you're fool.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
He's walking pretty decent for that stab wound in his calf.
So say, yeah, how does he still have a leg?
Yeah.
Are those the 3 horses that he had? They look like it, and then he sold the white one.
There's the shield.
Oh.
Did he lose his squire? And that's how Duncan gets the job.
Oh, look at that place up there.
Yeah.
What? It's slipping.
Yeah,
I know what it is. It's
I remember so little from Game of Thrones.
Dothraki. That I remember.
Yeah, he's staying in practice a little bit.
Like, is he just. He's just following him and staying out of sight and like.
Man. Marlon's got no idea.
I'd have only gold there.
Yeah, that's about how that would go.
I'd have more.
Dunk retching. He probably knew he was there the whole. Knows he's there the whole time. He's just letting him.
Oh, he's looking rough. Look at his eyes. Come on, Duncan, you got to get up. Oh, he cut himself?
Oh, you old fool.
He slept on it.
Yeah.
And that's how he got that cut that he was like looking at.
Yeah, so he's had it for that long.
Oh no. the other one, the nasty one.
Oh, that's right. It was
on his arm.
Oh, yeah.
It's on his right, like forearm or something. Never mind. I thought
We were thinking House of Dragon kind of stuff.
Get up.
Oh, all right. Now we're back to it.
Holy shit, that was...
Oh!
Oh, Jesus. Look at how dented it is.
Yeah.
Oh! Oof.
Just wearing him out with that Morning Star.
Oof.
Busted lance.
You're gonna have a hard time with Sir Dunk sides there.
Now he's on top of him. Oh, he's got a dagger. Oh! Right to the chainmail.
Well, it's not going in too deep because of the chainmail, but still hurts like hell.
Oh! Caught it with his hand. Oh, here we go. At least he's got a weapon. Oh!
Oh, he is all...
Just keeps getting hit by all sides. Oh, there you go.
Finally, somebody
wants a good fight.
Just can't see shit with those helmets on.
No. Oh, Key is hit bad. Oh, across the booth. It's like a pin cushion. How epic is this fight scene? Oh, right in the leg. Oh!
This is so...
Can't even hardly see. He's just swinging for the fences. He's done. He's gonna bleed out in about 5 seconds. Oh, got the horse. Oh, I'm worried about somebody coming behind.
Get up! Get up, sir!
Come on, you gotta get up. Come on, get out.
What is he gonna do?
God, they're doing a good job of this.
Get up! Get up, sir!
I can't believe he was able to actually get up.
Yeah. I thought he would have hit the femoral artery on him. That's what I thought they were implying.
It's over!
He's got to get up behind him.
Get up! Get up, sir! Get up!
Get up.
Come on, let's go.
Holy shit!
Come on. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh.
All he needs is one good hit. Oh. It's over for that. Oh! Oh! Wow, he's remembering everything.
Oh! Oh! And then you figure with the armor and stuff that they have on there,
he's gonna yield. How's he gonna tell anybody? He can hardly speak.
now is he gonna play dirty though?
I think you're right, Answer. I think he's gonna get up and try to sneak attack him, maybe. No. He did wear out his face pretty good with that shield.
Well, and then he punched him with his armored hands. Okay.
Make him say it.
Shut it! Oh, I thought he was gonna pull some dirty shit.
Yeah.
See, that's why.
I withdraw my accusation.
There we go!
Oh! Yeah, blow the horn out so
Yeah.
we can Now let's get him some medical attention, like pronto.
Put some dirty bandages on him and some muddy water. Jeez.
The others. Has anyone died?
He's been hiding it in the first charge. The lance pikes drove the rings deep into his flesh.
One moment I feel drunk, the next like I'm dying.
He's got to pull that ring out.
Boiling oil on it. That's how the messes do it.
Oh.
I'll send Mr. Yormwell to have a look at him.
Your Grace, I am your man.
I need good men, Sir Duncan. Sir Raymond, my helm, if you would be so kind. Visors. Visors crack. My fingers feel.
Oh boy.
Fingers feel like wood.
Oh, what happened to him?
Oh shit.
Helmet's crushed down the back, Your Grace. It's smashed into the gorget.
Brother's mace, most like, is strong.
Are they gonna pull it out?
Pull it out. Yeah. Oh,
They made
that
some
was
sound
it.
effects there.
Yep.
Gods be good.
Oh! Oh, the whole back of his head's caved in.
No! Your Grace. Your Grace, get up, sir.
Oh.
He's not getting up from that.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get up.
Oh, that's...
Oh, that's how we end.
That felt like 5 minutes, folks. Wow, what an episode.
Felt like 5 minutes. That felt like 2 minutes. That is officially the fastest episode of television I've ever watched.
Yeah, that was incredible. And look, I think they took a big chance with going into the battle and then giving us Duncan's backstory and spending the amount of time on it they did. Now, I only say that because, look, the way that episode 4 left off, I think we were all just completely pumped up for the big battle. And what I liked is that they gave us some of it and just they showed us just how brutal it was. The camera shots were absolutely incredible, but they gave us just a little bit of that. Right? You know, we had the inside the helmet and everything. Duncan gets hit and then bam, we go into his past. So we can learn a little bit more about Duncan. Those of us who, you know, obviously haven't read the books or anything like that, this is all new to us. So we find out about Duncan's past, that his mom is gone. You know, dad's nowhere, not even mentioned at all.
Yeah.
At least not that I recall if they did in, you know, earlier episodes, but certainly not here. And all they were trying to do, Duncan and Rafe, was just to get out of Flea Bottom there, to try to get out. And you know, they needed to scrap and scrounge every coin they could to make it happen. But again, that whole backstory I thought was really good. And the way it was, like, if they would have opened the episode and just gone to this, I think people would have been upset. I would have been upset. I'll speak for myself. But because they gave us some of the battle and then they had him get knocked out and then we see this, I thought it was so well done. And again, I've said it, I don't know if we'll make the cut, but like, welcome to Game of Thrones. I mean, that episode 4 had the music and everything. And this episode, now we've had violence before on this show, right? But to this level, the up close and personal stuff we had in that alleyway with Wraith and then the 2 other guys and Sir Alan coming in. I call him Sir Alan. Sir Alan coming in and saving the day like he did. That was a hell of a start. And it didn't go the direction that I thought were just all of a sudden Duncan would do almost kind of like an egg, like, hey, take me with you. I don't have anything else, here, whatever. They didn't go that route. Duncan just stayed behind him and followed him wherever he went. So I thought that was a really interesting twist. And of course, they showed that Duncan wouldn't even go by the fire, wouldn't ask him for anything, drinking the mud water and then throwing up. So I thought it just shows how the level of respect I think that Duncan has for knighthood and how dignity and honor and all these things are perceived, even with, somebody like Sir Alan, who's, pushes the term knight, a little bit one way to the extreme. But that being said, I thought it was brilliant for explaining his backstory. And I think you had to have this, to understand Duncan's reaction that he had when Baelor died at the end and got taken out.
Well, because it was another person that believed in him and got taken out.
2 already, and him.
I think why he was so also enamored. Well, I mean, he had no one, after the passing of Rafe, the way that they did it, and obviously that's House of Dragon. We've seen deaths like that, and
brutal.
I haven't seen House. I haven't seen it. Game of Thrones, but I can only imagine is what from what everyone said online, what you guys have stated before too. So going into this, I think when he saw Arlen, Sir Arlen was able to still do what he could, and he puked immediately, and was obviously under the influence, but was still able to take care of them. I think he saw that, and he's like, all right, even in his state as a knight, he's still able to defend himself, take care of business, and
stood
survive.
up for the right thing,
and survive.
Even though it was none of his. I mean, granted, knights are supposed to do what's right,
which is what we were.
Yeah, and that's
which is what Baelor said at the beginning, or when they showed the scenes. What he said last episode too. He's like, well, God will make it right in the end, whether it was right or wrong. But knights are supposed to help the innocent, and that's what he was. That's what Dunk was doing, and that's what Arlen was doing. So that was great seeing the backstory. But the whole, they wanted to get out of there to get a better life, and obviously that was taken from them by the stubby as a
little lefty.
I was hoping it would play out that he would lunge at her and Rafe was somehow able to use the knife and take care of him. But unfortunately, I was like, well, we also never got to see a grown up Rafe. So
and what's
going to happen to her, and because getting out of town was always their dream, or getting out of that area was always their dream, and going to a better place and start anew. And you saw that they loved each other. And after that, he had nothing. And then he had Arlen. And he had nothing. Now he has Egg. And then he had Baelor believing in him again. Now he has nothing with him. I mean, he still has Egg, obviously. And then I'm assuming that the white horse, that's the main horse that Arlen, and that's the one that he gave up, that he wanted to get back after the games. So another thing that he had to give up to try and get up, and I did enjoy the little joke that he had with Egg as well, that he said that if you leave, I'll chase you down with dogs, and and Egg was like, woof woof. So
gives him that Georgia Bulldog.
That's what he did. So, and we pause on this too. The view and the vantage points that they gave us, the POVs that they gave us throughout this whole episode were amazing. Even when he had his left eye taken out, they kind of adjusted. It seemed like the camera a little bit, bloodied it, and then had it a little red on the left side, so that it's like if you were like this, that's kind of how the camera view was.
And then even then, when he fell down, when they shoved the mud up into the helmet, it came through, through the screen at you. I thought was just incredible.
Yeah, we have it right here where he gets taken down off the horse, and you saw that and what I like too is they made it out that as much as he still won the fight, we saw how severely, there's the scene where the mud's getting shoved in. We saw severely how
the amount of damage. I mean, his
not
health
just the amount
bar
of
has got to be like,
but also how much fighting he's truly been in. He was very green, like they called it out. He was very green in this because he couldn't stand a chance on the horse. He was down right away. I mean, he was able to use then his brute strength.
That's what carried him
and his
through.
size to take out the other Targaryen.
Yeah, and they did a brilliant job of showing that by it was just swinging for the fences every time with that sword.
I mean, look, they painted a pretty clear picture of him not being the most battle-tested knight or the most skilled. You know, I mean, there's no doubt about that. But we questioned that earlier, right? You know, even there was in a previous episode someone had asked him, you know, are you skilled? And he's, it's kind of like I can hold my own type answer. But yeah, this episode was, I mean, it's heavy. It's really heavy. I mean, you know, you have Baelor Targaryen, the heir to the Iron Throne, who comes in and he's going to fight on Sir Duncan's side because he feels that's what's right, and he ends up paying for it with his life. And I just think that that's a very, very intense storyline. The way they showed it at the end with his skull caved in was.
Did you guys think immediately once he talked about taking the helmet off and that he couldn't do it, that something was going to happen?
I figured something was wrong. Yeah,
I didn't know at first. He looked really messed up, and I'm like, okay, is he going to say something like "you fought valiant" and then he goes his own way? But then when I didn't really see it until the blacksmith took it off and you heard like the squelching and stuff. And right as he was taking it off, I'm like, oh my God, if you get stabbed, they say, obviously in modern times, you know, don't take it out, go to the doctor with it still in, you know, and I'm like, okay, is something, you know, has something pierced or something like that is keeping him from bleeding out, and you're going to pull it and all this blood's going to come out. I didn't expect to see it caved in.
See, I was kind of thinking along those lines, but I was like, well, what the hell can it be with the helmet? And I don't know. I guess I wasn't ready.
Once he said my fingers felt like wood, then it's like something's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, but it was just an incredible episode. The backstory on Duncan was obviously very heavy, losing Rafe, and the way that he, you know, Sir Arlen saved his life, but it wasn't like he saved his life and then was like, I'll take care of you. It was just like it was his it was his doing what's right. Yeah, he was obviously not in a very good state. He was drunk and he saw some people giving younger kids a hard time, and obviously I don't know that he caught what happened with Rafe right away, but he came out and was just doing what he felt was right. The struggle that ensued for Duncan, just following him, that was very interesting, the way they shot that. It's not like, hey, I'll be your squire, can you help me? It was like he was just following him for like, what's the end goal here? Mm-hmm. But it
I think he had nothing else. Like that was the only
he had nothing, and that's who he was
light to follow.
That's who he was going to follow. And you know, the battle scene was very interesting, and I cannot even articulate how much I appreciate the way that they did that, because I was expecting some, big, like over the top, battle where we get to see everybody. I mean, we really didn't see much of Lionel Baratheon. We didn't see much of Arianne's dad. Mm-hmm. We did, other than him saying
we found out that two of them passed on the first pass.
Other than saying, hey, that's my boy. We didn't see anything from Daeron Targaryen, the other one who was, drunk in the inn, who said he was going to take a fall.
Do the job.
I mean, it was so gritty and dark and foggy. And the way that this battle was shot was incredibly unique. It was way different than what I expected. I expected something much more valiant, much more gladiator in the arena-esque, and showing the different battles that we saw in between everybody else. But it was brutal. And
I didn't expect Duncan to take as many hits.
And that was the thing. It was brutal in a realistic sense. Like, hey, this person's riding by, thud, and all of a sudden you're taking all these stabs to, with the chainmail, it's preventing the blade from going all the way in, but you're still getting stabbed.
And like they showed with the lance, it pushed the mail into him.
I mean, so there was a grittiness in a level of brutality with the battle.
And what I liked is they've been setting us up though through the course of the show that it's never nice weather. It's always gloomy and doomy and rainy and like that. So that's why it was not that all of a sudden it's a sunny day and you can see everything. No, they made sure they really hit it home that it's like, hey, look, it's not sunshine and rainbows here. Like we have rain a lot, we have fog a lot. So I love that they did that.
And to piggyback off that, what I like too is the fighting in the mud. Look, that highlights just how difficult it was when they were trying to grab their weapons, when they were trying to stand up. Look, anybody who's walked in mud,
even getting
boots,
even getting a footing.
Yeah, your boot gets stuck.
Imagine trying to this is how you're going to battle. Like when we watch stuff with, Gladiator or whatever, you're in sands, you're solid footing,
in the arena,
but you forget in this just mud. I mean, no footing.
And you're wearing 60, 80 pounds
of
armor?
You're wearing all this armor, trying to swing and trying to balance. And I mean, it was so, other than gritty, I'm not exactly sure the word that I'm looking for, but
I just liked how
incredibly shot.
It was like not clean and it didn't feel like choreographed and crisp. It felt like very, improvisational with the fighting, like the way he grabbed the sword, they used the shield to bash him in. It was just like you used your weapons even in a non-traditional form, I think. Like when you tried to hit him with the hilt of the sword in through the helmet, it was just like anything you can do.
Yeah,
it wasn't going to be a very stylized.
Because like we watched
fight.
A Knight's Tale and that is all
right.
sunny and nice and everything else. When given where they are in the world, this is what the weather is like. This is how it's been. They made sure they've shown that to us that he's had to sleep in the rain.
Yeah.
They've had to sleep under that tree because they need that.
Yeah, because it's been raining for how many days? The battlefield's going to be just a mess.
But I can't believe that. Selfishly, I want there to be a lot more than 6 episodes because this has been so good.
Yeah, I don't think a single person has had an issue with this show.
No, and the thing is now, look, obviously, there's no tournament for him.
No.
So he's a little beat up. What happens now? That's my big thing.
This was the penultimate.
The whole thing was come there, be part of the tournament, win some money, get his horse back.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, all this stuff. And now, those are injuries that if you're lucky enough to recover from, take months to recover from.
Well, especially in that day and age.
Yeah, and at least there was that. At least the Maester's coming to help him out. We see him do some pretty impressive things on House of Dragon, etc. But at least there was the 2 other guys there when Baelor went down, so he could at least, because it's the classic, because he said the realm essentially needs men like Duncan is what to paraphrase, and at least somebody else heard that, so maybe that sets something in motion for Duncan to become
his final words. His final words were that they needed men like Duncan.
Yeah, because we've seen how it works in this show. Where that wasn't their dying words. Oak, what are you talking about?
Well,
they said something different.
Also, Egg is there too. So
Egg was there too.
They at least have another Targaryen there.
Yeah.
So
because we could very easily perceive who's going to believe a blacksmith and someone who was just knighted by an opposing of the Targaryens.
Yeah.
So at least if you have Egg there, Egg can go, he did.
Incredibly heavy episode. I love the way it was shot. Just absolutely brilliant the way this episode was shot. Not what I expected at all. I expected more stylized. I expected more traditional knight battle, and we didn't get that. And I loved it because it had a level of grittiness and brutality and realism.
Realism, I think was the word.
That I wasn't expecting. So,
well, you watched Game of Thrones, and there's dragons and stuff in there. So in House of Dragon, there was dragons. So it's like you're expecting like something big and epic like that.
There's a lot of over the top stuff that you love because that's what you're used to.
That's what you're
from
tuning
this
in
series.
Yeah,
and this was just.
Whereas this, you have that nitty gritty.
Yeah, it's like if you put some guys on a muddy battlefield with some medieval weapons, this is about how it plays out. Nobody's getting out unscathed, and there's going to be a lot of injuries and deaths. On
there are to be. So this was an amazing episode. This was the penultimate.
Oh, and just real quick, Duncan turned the crowd. He got the crowd with him. They were all cheering for him to come up.
They were cheering for him to go up. Well, they didn't want him to yield. They didn't want him to do the JOB. They wanted him up. It started with
cheered him over a Targaryen.
Well, it started with the woman that told him buzz off for a few episodes ago. Come on!
Yep.
She like looked around.
Did you get just a little bit of Rocky 5 vibes?
Oh, well, for him to get up. Oh,
Go,
yeah.
Rocky 5. Get up, you son of a bitch.
Any of the Rockies.
Yeah, because I was going to see more of 4.
Yeah,
I thought you were going with
5 when he was knocked out. Get up, you son of a bitch.
Well, 4, he turned the crowd. That's why I thought you
Well, there was that. Yeah, turning the crowd. But
I
part
can
5.
change and you can change. That's
Part
super
5
big
when
thing.
we just hear get up.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Well, because Mickey loves you. Look, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did so far. Appleton Oak, Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the last one, pals.
Episode.